Mike is acting like he's doing this out of concern for Ron, but I think it's clear that he's just having fun causing trouble. I don't think he actually cares about Ron. In fact, half the time, they hate each other. Hi, I'm Ray Arcade. Welcome to my channel. The last time we were at the Jersey Shore house, Ron was still reeling that Sam had texted a guy to meet her out at a club. He had forgiven her, but then he found out that they had made out pre-Jersey Shore. What will happen next? Take my hand as we find out on this Jersey Shore retrospective. Today, we are covering Season 3, Episode 14, called At the End of the Day, and it premiered on March 24th, 2011. This is the finale of Season 3. Woo! We did it! I will be taking 1 week off in between. I might make a quick video of me making Ron juice, maybe answering some questions you guys may have, Jersey Shore or otherwise. You let me know if you're interested in that. If not, totally fine. Regardless, 2 weeks from now, I'll be diving into the darkest season of Jersey Shore, the Season 4 Italy, which is always fun. So yeah, subscribe if you want to. But yeah, let's get into it. Yay! We open back on Ron freaking out that Arvin said he had made out with Sam in the past.
Yo, dude.
What up?
Have you ever made out with Sam?
Yeah, we have.
Fuck this.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck this.
Hold on.
How many times you hook up with Arvin? How many times you make out with Arvin? Tell me the truth, because he's on the phone right now and he told me that you guys. No. You're gonna let them finish the conversation. You're gonna let them finish the conversation. No, because you got busted.
Hey guys, do you remember in Miami when Ron get mad at Sam and call his ex-girlfriend? Do you remember when he called his hometown honey and asked her when she was going to come down to have sex with him after he got into a fight with Sam while she was in earshot, so she heard the whole thing? Do you remember that? Do you remember?
Do you remember 21st night, September?
Mike is still on the phone with Arvin, so Sam comes inside to confront Arvin. When she gets on the phone, Mike and Ron are standing there listening to her talk, and Mike's like the devil on Ron's shoulder. He's like, why would she text him that? Why would she do that? Why would she do that? And Ron's getting more and more pissed. Sam is accusing Arvin of lying, saying that they had never made out. I think it's clear that they did. I don't really know how I feel about Arvin. I think at the club when he asked where Sam was, that was innocent enough. I don't think he knew anything that was going on. But now it's like Mike is roping him into the situation and he's just going along with it.
We've been friends for a while, and we go out. I know your group of people. I hang out with all your people all the time.
Say we never made
Why are
out.
you sitting here saying that we made out and everything?
Sam, we've made out before.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't. That's actually, I can't believe you're sitting here saying we have. Arvin, come on.
Yeah. Yo, Sam, that doesn't look good.
You're,
girl.
playing me out. It's disgusting.
Mike is pacing back and forth like one of the hyenas from Lion King. And Sam's on the phone. He's like, oh, she's lying. He says you're lying. He's being so antagonistic. I don't really understand why. Because, sure, Sam is lying. But it's not like Ron didn't pull this and worse in Miami. And Mike was the only person in Miami to show Sam any empathy to her face. And he certainly didn't meet Ron with this same you're cheating accusations in Miami too. So I don't understand it. I guess he's just being the situation right now. Mike is acting like he's doing this out of concern for Ron, but I think it's clear that he's just having fun causing trouble. I don't think he actually cares about Ron. In fact, half the time, they hate each other. Part of me thinks that maybe Mike is doing this because Sam rejected him in Season 1 and he still cannot get over it, so he's trying to bring her down. The gang has their last family dinner that night, but it's a bit awkward because of everything that's happening between Ron and Sam. They talk about how Danny, the shore store owner, is going to throw them a barbecue where their friends and family can come to. Sam goes outside to talk to Ron. Ron's embarrassed because of all the Arvin stuff that's going on, so he tells her he's telling his 2 friends not to come. Sam says she was going to go alone anyway, which makes me wonder why Sam doesn't have any, friends or family who's going to come to the end of season barbecue. Her family is close by. I wonder if she doesn't really have friends. And I wonder if she didn't want her family to know she had gotten back together with Ron yet. Sam finally tells Ron the truth.
I just want to know the truth. Tell me the truth.
I hooked up with him when I was 21 years old. I'm 23, gonna be 24. It was years ago.
So that's all you had to say instead of lying to me.
I'm sorry I lied to you.
This man has the audacity to say that's all you had to say to me. Come on. We all knew Sam was lying because she knew when Ron found out the truth, he was going to blow up on her. She was trying to delay that, despite obviously the evidence pointing to the fact that she was lying. And he would have blown up on her if she told him the truth right away anyway. I don't know who he's trying to fool. Also, side note, I'm going to read this from my script because it's kind of a lot. I went down a little Arvin rabbit hole and I found something very interesting. So hang with me. This is fun, I think. I went to his Instagram and he has 917-ish thousand followers. Like, he has almost 1 million followers on Instagram. I suspect he has paid for many of them. Many of his comments seem like bots. He's always posting these random inspirational quotes, almost like he's a crypto bro, like he's trying to sell you a course or something. He isn't trying to sell you a course, but he does have a supplement company. The supplement company is called Shreds, and he apparently made millions from it. I'm not buying it. I'm not. Because unlike Tom, Jenny's ex, who I think has a legitimate, successful seasoning business, because if you go back to my coverage on episode 4 of season 3, I coincidentally own one of Tom's seasonings because I bought it off of Amazon because it was super popular. This was before I knew it was Tom's company. So I went to Shreds' website, Arvin's website. It only has 2 products that actually have reviews. One product has 2 1-star reviews saying that they never got their product, and one has 61 5-star reviews. But scrolling through these reviews, he has repeat reviews from different years. The users have the same names and the same exact reviews that have been copy and pasted in different years. So there's one from like 2016 and then 2021 from the same person with the same exact review. I think that they're bot comments. I cannot find his product on Amazon or anywhere else besides the Shreds website, which would mean that's the only place you can get it. So I would assume the products would have more reviews, especially for a multi-million-dollar company. Sorry, that's my dog snoring. He had a puff piece written about him and his company by Business Insider in 2013, saying that his supplement company is successful because of an aggressive social media campaign and that the company had made $3 million in 10 months. But this is all from Arvin's mouth, like not anything substantial. To me, it sounds like Arvin bought a bunch of advertising and bots on social media to like push this non-existent company pretty much. He also has a link in his bio to his TED Talk. Like that's one of his big things he posts about. He's like, look at my TED Talk. Look at it. It's a TED Talk. It's not. He has a TEDx Talk, which is different, okay? TEDx Talks are held at events that are independently ran by different groups and are very accessible. They're just looking for a good story, right? So they're notoriously for kind of being a joke to the TED Talk name, because if you want to get on a regular TED Talk, it is very selective and rigorous. Nobody gets on there. Nobody gets on TED Talks, especially not Arvin from Jersey Shore, right? If you go to the TEDx Talk YouTube channel, they put out hundreds of videos a week. And most of the videos have between like 2 to 250 views, like 2 views on some of the videos. I get more views and I'm nobody, but the whole thing does not pass the smell test to me. Something weird is going on. And he kind of disappeared off the face of the planet. I don't know. Something weird is going on with Arvin. To me, to use one of Sam's phrases, he's a crock of shit. The next day at the Shore store, it is Ron, Vinnie, and Snooki's last day. They're all being useless. Quite the pattern we're starting to see here. That night at the barbecue, everyone's family and friends, besides Ron and Sam, are showing up. Jenny's dad shows up, and I am always stunlocked by the way he looks. He just does not look like how I thought he would. She introduces him to Roger. Great. Then Dena's good friend Lisa shows up. I have some opinions about Lisa. Don't worry, I will get into those. Vinnie's family's there. Uncle Nino is being a creep. Classic. Ron and Sam get into some argument at the barbecue. I don't care. Lisa, Dena's friend, immediately starts gravitating towards Vinnie. And you can see worry and panic in Dena's eyes as soon as this starts happening. And I do not like this girl.
After I meet Lisa, I kind of think the girl is cute, you know what I mean? I actually was really like, trying to rap with her a little bit. And then right away, Dena puts up the major cockblock.
Dena says she knows Snooki has feelings for Vinnie. She doesn't want her friend to hook up with Vinnie and be responsible for any upset emotions. Her friend Lisa's in Snooki's ear trying to get approval from Snooki to go sleep with Vinnie. And Snooki's even like, yeah, maybe I'd be upset, but I'm not married to him. She very clearly would be upset, right? Dena has also watched the rotating door of women coming into the shore house that Vinnie has put his filthy little wee-wee into, and how much they've been disrespected. So she probably also doesn't want her friend to be made a fool of on national TV. So it's not only protecting Snooki, she's also trying to protect her friend. I don't blame her at all. I feel bad for Dena. And then Vinnie calls Dena probably the worst thing you could be called in the house besides fake. Maybe even worse than being called fake, okay? He calls her a cockblock. He says she's acting like Angelina. This really sets Dena off, and she takes her friend off to bed.
I just feel bad for the friend. She was trying to have fun at the party and mingle with us.
Girl was trying to have a mega time. Me and Paulie, would be fucking bad guys.
Do you understand why he called you Angelina?
Well, no, I don't care.
Do you want me to explain it?
Go ahead.
Because you're a cockblock.
I hate these men. They are terrible. They love using and disrespecting women. It's like a hobby for them. So they're not good people, okay? And then her friend has the audacity to sit her down and talk to her like she's a toddler to tell Dena that she's a cockblock. Ugh. Fuck Dena. You deserve better. Her friend, let her be a bimbo if she wants to. Let her, okay? Instead, Dena goes and yells in Vinnie's face. And good for you, Dena. Go yell at him. Vinnie and Paulie chalk it up to Dena being jealous, and that's the only thing that their low IQ brains can think. But I don't think Dena is jealous at all. I think she's just trying to be a good friend to a woman who I think is a terrible friend. The next morning, Mike apologizes to Sam because I think he is not in the situation mode at that time. The gang goes out to racist Rivoli's for their last meal, and then they get home and they start getting ready to go to Karma to have a big banger blowout for their last night in the shore house. At Karma, Jenny meets up with Roger. I think this is a cute scene. Unfortunate. I feel like I've alluded to it, but spoiler alert, Roger does end up being a domestic abuser. Snooki runs into the cute Paulie D lookalike. They go back to the house and do it. Sam sees some guy friends out at Karma, and her and Ron have a fight I don't care to cover. But I will say Sam says something in this scene that I say to this day.
Whatever, what are you gonna do, right?
Everything's... Wait, what?
Whatever, what are you gonna do? The editing is funny because it's showing CCTV and like real camera footage of everybody in the house reacting to Ron and Sam's gigantic fight happening. There's a lot of people in the house that night who are not accustomed to listening to such fighting that the roommates have gotten used to. So Dena's friend she has there is like blown away.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking crazy bitch.
I hate you. You don't ever fucking talk to me or look at me ever again, you fucking idiot. Get out, you fucking idiot.
I let you act like you're not in love with me.
Get out. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate you. You don't ever fucking talk to me or look at me ever again, you fucking idiot.
This happens.
Fight like this?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dena's just like, yeah. She also makes drunk Vinnie a grilled cheese sandwich, and they seem to be friends. The next morning, it's time to start packing up. Ron and Sam are broken up, I guess. I don't care. In the confessional, Snooki says,
if I could have Ron or Sam back next summer, I would want Ron back. Don't tell her I said that.
ew, Snooki. Everyone is getting sad, saying goodbye, and we end with each member of the cast in their respective cars driving over the bridge away from Seaside Heights. And that's where the episode ends. Now on to Ray replies to replies. This is from Southern Belle, 8366. They say Sam's behavior was typical of someone in their early 20s. She hit up Arvin out of spite to make Ron jealous. Was it right or mature? No. Did Ron have a right to be mad? No. Remember when he and Sam broke up after the note, and a few minutes later he called a girl from his past saying he wanted the varsity blues while Sam was in earshot? Sam doesn't owe him an explanation for anything that she did while they weren't together. She was wrong for lying, but she was scared of what Ron's reaction would be. After he destroyed all of her stuff, who could blame her? The Arvin situation just showed they should have never gotten back together just because Sam left for less than a month and came back. Sam actually literally only left for 2 days. And that's like the only thing I really kind of fault her for is that, like, I know she's young and dumb, and I try not to throw around trauma bond too much, but I think it's pretty clear that they have a trauma bond. And I know you can become addicted to that cycle, but the only place where she really went wrong was getting back together with him and thinking she was able to handle him. It was like your family pet turned feral on you and you think you could get it to not bite you again, except it's got rabies. It's like, oh, shocker, I've had rabies this whole time, so I know. But yeah, Ron is a hypocrite. There's really no other way around it. And unfortunately, because Sam texted Arvin, any wrongdoing Ron had done in the past, he automatically turned around and was like, you're a bad person too. Now, you and me were the same. So anything bad I've ever done, it's fair and valid. He's a dick. 2 weeks from now, I'll be starting season 4. Oof, that is going to be a tough season. That season is dark. But until then, I'm Ray Arcade. Stay crazy, stay wild. Bye.